3 months ago, my wife sat across from me at our kitchen table and asked a question that destroyed our marriage. At least, that's how she tells the story. I remember it differently. It was a Tuesday night. We'd been married for 8 years. No kids, good jobs, nice house. The kind of life people on social media pretend to have. Emily looked nervous. "Can we talk about something?" I put down my coffee. "Sure." She took a deep breath. "I think we're becoming too comfortable." That sentence alone made me suspicious. Whenever someone starts a conversation with, "We need excitement," they're usually about to suggest something stupid. Then she said it. "I've been reading about open marriages." I stared at her. She continued talking as if she were discussing the weather. "Some couples say it makes their relationship stronger." There it was. The dumbest idea I'd heard all year. I laughed. She didn't. That's when I realized she was serious. "You're joking, right?" "No." The room became silent. Emily started explaining how modern relationships were evolving and how people shouldn't feel trapped by traditional expectations. The longer she talked, the more obvious it became. She wasn't asking a question. She had already made a decision. Then she finally admitted it. "I think I want to explore other connections." Connections? Funny word. People always invent fancy words when they don't want to say what they actually mean. I looked directly at her. "Do you already have someone in mind?" Her eyes widened. That was all the answer I needed. She didn't say yes. She didn't say no. She just looked away. And suddenly everything made sense. The extra time at the gym, the constant texting, the smile whenever her phone buzzed. There was already someone else. She just wanted permission. Emily expected me to argue. She expected me to beg. Instead, I shocked her. I shrugged. "Okay," she blinked. "What?" "Okay, open marriage." For the first time that night, she looked nervous. "You agree?" "Sure." Now she looked completely confused. I think she expected resistance. What she didn't expect was confidence. The truth? The marriage had been dying for a long time. I loved her. But I was tired of being the only person fighting for us. If she wanted freedom, she could have it. The next few weeks were strange. Emily suddenly became happier. She spent more time away from home. She smiled at her phone constantly. Meanwhile, I focused on myself. I started going to the gym. I lost weight. I updated my wardrobe. I started spending more time with friends. For the first time in years, I felt alive. Then something unexpected happened. I met Sophie. It wasn't planned. I wasn't even looking. We met at a charity event through mutual friends. She was smart, funny, successful, and most importantly, she actually seemed interested in talking to me. Not what I could provide, not what I could fix. Me. For the first time in years, I felt appreciated. A few weeks later, Sophie and I had dinner together. Then another, then another. Nothing serious, just two people enjoying each other's company. The funny part? Emily didn't care when she was seeing someone, but the moment she realized I was seeing someone too, everything changed. One night I came home smiling after dinner with Sophie. Emily was waiting in the living room. "Where were you?" I almost laughed. "You know where?" Her jaw tightened. "With her?" "Yep." She crossed her arms. "You're spending a lot of time together." I stared at her. The lack of self-awareness was incredible. "Isn't that the whole point of an open marriage?" She didn't answer. Over the next month, things got worse. Emily became jealous. Really jealous. She started asking questions, checking where I was, looking at my phone. Suddenly, she hated the arrangement she created. Then came the real twist. One Friday night, she showed up crying. Actual tears. I made a mistake. I knew exactly what happened before she even spoke. Her guy had dumped her. Turns out he loved dating a married woman. He wasn't interested in a real relationship. Imagine that. Emily sat on the couch sobbing. I want things to go back to normal. Normal. The word almost made me laugh. Normal? She nodded. We can fix this. I looked at her for several seconds. Then I asked the question she'd been avoiding. Do you love me? Of course. I shook my head. No. Do you love me? Or do you miss having me? She couldn't answer. Because we both knew the truth. She didn't miss me. She missed security, the mortgage, the routine, the safety net. She thought I'd sit at home waiting while she explored her options. What she never considered was the possibility that I had options too. A week later, I filed for divorce. Emily was furious, then devastated, then angry again. She called me selfish. She called me cruel. She even told people,